Signs. My name is Savon. This is Savon Tarot. If you want to skip this intro, go to the description box and you can find the timestamp for your sign in the timestamp. If you want to book me, all my information is also in the description box below this video. Every Monday, because I'm finally getting on the schedule, every Monday I will have your fire sign messages uploaded and ready to go. 4 p.m. East EST. That's Eastern Standard Time. This is going to be your monthly energy check-in for the month of April 2025. And we're going to start with Aries at 55 seconds. All right. Aries, in April, this month brings a dynamic and a transformative energy. It's especially in areas related to your career, your personal growth, and your relationships. So here is a breakdown. We're going to first look at your relationships. All right. All right, Aries. In love, I do see that Venus is going to be in your seventh house of partnerships for much of the month. I do see also that if you're in a committed relationship, this could be a time where you're wanting to deepen your emotional bonds, particularly through open communication. Okay, it's about however it is that you're feeling off balance about. Okay, in your relationship. Now, for my singles, you may attract someone who complements your fiery energy, but take care to build connections on trust and mutual respect. There might be some moments of reflection in your personal life, especially if you had recent conflict or misunderstandings. All right. Okay. There's a mix of intense emotional energy this month, especially around themes of justice and heartbreak and toxic patterns. This is suggesting, Aries, that you're going through a period of karmic reckoning. I do see there's past actions and decisions that's bringing out some sort of balance, but this could be you manifesting a sense of accountability or facing some sort of consequence. I feel like you want to, this month, connect with a deeper, more nurturing side of yourself. However, with heartbreak showing up here, this feels like some sort of um, emotional pain that's processing, possibly stemming from a past relationship or some sort of unresolved issues or karmic ties. In addition, I do see that you're showing a sense of brokenness or emotional wounds that haven't been fully healed. This is because I do feel in your present life there's a toxic lifestyle that you're moving past or you're healing from. Okay. So at this time, you could be wanting to focus on self love and healing for the month of April. Now, if you're happily single, there's a phase of solitude, either by choice or due to um, some emotional exhaustion, Aries. So, this is possibly why you're focusing on personal growth and healing rather than actively seeking romantic connections. This goodbye in reverse is letting me know that there's some lingering emotional attachments here or something that's an unresolved situation from your past. So, you've either been in a no strings attached relationship or you're coming out of one. Okay? Overall, the when it comes to your relationships, whether platonic or romantic, I do see you deciding to gain some sort of closure that's helping you get rid of whatever emotional baggage that was unhealthy for you. So, it seems like the month of April, Aries, is a profound month for healing and transformation. Let's move on to your money and career. I had to do a lot of channeling to pull all these cards, and I'm trying to group all of these together uh, readings so that I can stay consistent more in the algorithm. So every week at the end of the week, I will definitely be doing this. Okay. What happened to? Wait a minute. I skipped one by mistake. First of all, let me say this. With the sun transitioning through your 10th house of career and public life early in the month, there is a strong focus on your professional ambitions. You might find yourself taking the lead, or with this CEO energy here, especially, taking the lead or being recognized for something hardworking that you've been doing. Now, if you've been seeking a promotion or a new job or a new job opportunity, this is a favorable time to push forward. However, I do see, Aries, that you're going to need to try not to make any impulsive decisions regarding your finances. Instead, you're needing to use your natural intuition to guide you towards an opportunity that feels aligned with your long term goals. Because that's where I see this new money coming from, and bankroll. So just because you got it, that doesn't mean that you need to spend it if you're not building on it, okay? Don't let your hard earned work go to waste. Basically, I think that's overall what the message is saying here. All right, let's look at your personal growth and um final thoughts. I'm also going to be pointing out some particular specific dates that you're going to need to pay attention to. So, if there's any time that you need to revisit this message, this reading, or whatnot, in case you forget or need a fresh reminder, for this month of April, you can definitely do so. You can save it, like it. Um, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Personally, let's see. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my camera. Anyways, I do see that your inner um, fortitude and resilience, you're being called to draw on your emotional strength and courage to face a certain challenge that's going to lie ahead. It's about you tapping into your personal power, not through force, but through patience and compassion. So I do see you understanding that in this month. Now, there is a burst of creative energy here that's coming out of nowhere. It's because you feel like you need some sort of structure. This could be you getting a dog. This could be you wanting to nurture something like a plant, um, something like that. Okay. I do see your leadership skills and your discipline are, man, you're figuring some things out. There's some sort of emotional connection that's coming in this month of April where there's respect in a partnership, there's balance in the relationship, there's this could be romantic or platonic or professional, okay? I do see also uh you are very much so tapped into um being very emotionally intelligent. hmm Perhaps because of some new beginning that you're venturing off onto. It's like there's a sense of fulfillment here, some sort of satisfaction. You're getting some sort of blessings in this month of April, and it's fueling some sort of passion in you, some sort of boldness in you. All right. I do see there's some sort of expectation where you're realizing that your efforts are starting to pay off in some area. Now, there may be a little bit of fear or self doubt that you're overcoming. It's a mental block that you're overcoming this month. I do see there's a crowd of people that want your attention, and you could be seeking some sort of guidance from something what is this? Philosophical? Mm. You might also feel a deeper connection to a group or a community that shares your beliefs because I don't know how you found these people. Definitely, possibly traveling or doing some sort of research online. All right. You could be a little resilient as well. Aries, overall, let's see. Overall, the certain months that you need to look out for is April 1st. This is the house that's sparking your surge of energy and confidence. April 14th, on the full moon in Libra, you're focusing on your home, family, and emotional balance. April 22nd, Mercury enters Taurus, bringing clarity to matters related to finances and personal security. And April 25th, new moon in Taurus is setting the stage for new beginnings in career and in your professional life. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to Leo. Well, that was a lot, wasn't it? That's why I suggested these messages are time stamped. Okay, Leos. It's 16, 16, 16. Okay. All right, Leos. Leo, for the month of April, this is going to bring in a month of mixed opportunities and growth and introspection. So, particularly surrounding your personal life, relationships, and self expression. Here's what you can expect. All right, let's look at your relationships first. Then we'll look at your money. Then we'll look at your personal growth and the final thoughts of the message, okay? Okay. Leos, y'all have a lot of energy in your energy, okay? I do see in the beginning of April, there's going to be a burst of energy um, that shines through in your life that involves communication, learning, intellectual growth. You might even find yourself feeling more curious and more eager to explore something new, okay? A new project, person, idea, job, or expansion to something, which is going to fuel your creative ambitions. However, some moments of self doubt or the need for reflection may arise. All right. Um, Leos, I see that there's a shift in the dynamic where someone might be considering taking the next step in a relationship. I do feel like this has to do with some sort of commitment. Whether this is a marriage or some sort of commitment here, where someone is actually making some sort of promise to another person or agreeing to some sort of promise to another person. Leo, this could either be a time where you're either being asked for more or you're starting to question the direction of a current or past relationship. Now, with whatever this spin the block is, I'm mostly seeing that there's been some sort of emotional block or unresolved issues from the past that is preventing some sort of, how do you say, progress in a relationship. It is manifesting either internally or externally. Whatever this is, this opportunity, this new beginning, it might be delayed or blocked. This is like lingering baggage that I do feel like someone is trying to put off onto you. You're finding out some sort of hidden information, someone's true intentions. You're getting proof about that, okay? About someone's actions. They could be saying something through their words or their truth. I don't know. This person could be under the influence as well at the time. I'm seeing Leos that you're in the month of April, you're still feeling stuck or trapped in a relationship or situation that feels suffocating or restricting. This is a cycle and it's very unhealthy. Okay. There's some sort of disappointment here. I do feel like it's because you're feeling unappreciated or overwhelmed this month. Um, this could be signaling some sort of past trauma as well, like triggers. You could be triggered on and off this month. Um, that relates to a situation you're dealing with. I feel like you're having a lot of fantasies about a different lifestyle, or home, or something like that that you're living in, where it's just you and you're free to be who you want to be without guilt or anything like that. Okay. I feel like you're also getting closer to tapping into some sort of spiritual gift or something like that, and you're being um illuminated or awakened from some sort of fairy tale. But when I see fairy tales here, like I said, I just see it's where you're daydreaming a lot about yourself, what your life could be like in a different area. So let's move on to your career and finances. Okay, I do know it brings you a lot of peace and happiness, and it keeps you more well invested in yourself. It keeps you more at peace, more balanced, though. hmm I see you finding the right times to do that as well. So it's not like you're distracting yourselves, or where you're not able to focus on important things. It's like you're getting something done early in the beginning of the week so you have more free time to fantasize or focus on yourself or focus on your next plans. And it's not overwhelming you, it's actually keeping you balanced out. I'm just getting that message. Somebody could be asking to borrow money or something. You may have to tell them you don't have it, or you may feel like someone's lying to you about money. That's the main first thing I seen pop out here. I don't know why this damn thing acting crazy. I'm sorry. Let me fix this. That's why I had to like stand up. Stand up. Stand up. All right. I do see in April there's opportunities for growth in your professional life, though the focus is going to be more on long term projects than immediate gains. I do see also, I want to let you know that Mars is moving through your 10th house of career early in the month, so you'll be driven to take bold steps towards your ambitions. Your leadership skills and desire for recognition may intensify. However, it's important to remain patient and avoid being overly assertive, because there may be some power struggles or tension that arise with colleagues or superiors. I do see that you're more focused on your personal values than immediate material success. So you're going to use this month to evaluate how your financial goals align with your deeper desires. Now, the second half of the month could bring more stability, particularly when Mercury enters Taurus on the 22nd, helping you take a particular grounded approach to money matters. I'm also seeing here that you might be considering or needing to invest more. This has something to do with collections or outstanding debts. You're trying to catch up with some sort of payments and you're needing to be cautious because these investments could lead to bad investments. You could need to hire a private investor. I don't know why I heard the word private investor, but there is money coming to you. Okay, unexpectedly financial gains. All right, that's coming towards you. You could have manifested this. I do feel like there could be conversations of bankruptcy, indicating a financial crisis or a sense of being financially overwhelmed. This could be why you're possibly wanting to fantasize or be elsewhere a lot. You need to seek professional help about your recesses or your budgeting or avoiding making decisions based on fear, where you're feeling like you're having to do more or do something right away. Now, you could be making a lot of bad investments into lottery, spending money on the lottery or gambling your money away. Okay. Now, this is warning you against relying on luck or financial success. There's opportunities at getting rich, but you need to focus on steady, substantial financial planning rather than hopping from one quick fix to the next. I feel like if you knew how to absolutely budget your money or invest your money, because that's possibly where your mind is if you're not doing it, that's where you're going towards this month, okay? Because in the past, there was a lot of having to save and scarcity and bounce checks and things like that that's going on. So currently you're thinking about large investments or small investments, building a savings basically. I feel like somebody is relying on you too much to bail them out of situations too much, and it's messing with your stability and your security that is within reach, but it's like a required effort. Damn, I'm getting choked up. Let's move on to all right, let's what am I looking at? All right, let's move on to your personal growth and your and the final thoughts, okay? I also have specific dates that I will be giving you at the end of this message. Therefore, if you want to watch this again or just keep up reminding a reminder of yourself for yourself, specific dates to look out for certain things for, please watch this video again if you need to, as many times as you need to. All right. I do feel like, um, as far as your personal growth is going in the month of April, Leos, there's some sort of heartbreak or emotional pain, whether caused by you or another person. This could be platonic or romantic or family. However, there you may be processing past wounds or recent disappointment in this month. Okay. It's like you're finding some sort of closure when it's something to do with some sort of disappointment here that I feel like somebody's wanting to revisit. This could be a mental revisitation, not a physical one. Okay. Now, the King of Wands is representing your strength, your leadership, and things like that, where you feel very passionate. But you might be facing challenges when it comes to manifesting material goals or financial growth. So I see you not wanting to have a lot of conversations about that. Someone could be pushing you in that energy. You could be finding yourselves focused on developing new skills. I do feel like you have a strong sense of wanting to improve yourselves or improve on something you're passionate about, something you've been dreaming about. All right. You could be feeling mentally overwhelmed. I do see, Leos, that you're feeling like you want to avoid something that's unnecessary at the time or that was causing you burnout or confusion. hmm I do see that at some point in the month you will be nurturing yourself. I do see you're nurturing something creative as well. I see you stepping into this self love era. Even if it hurts someone else, you have to focus on yourself in order for you to, because you can't be there for someone else if you're not there for yourself. It's that type of energy. You're pushing through some sort of challenge here, Leos. You're making very decisive actions that you're pursuing. And I do see you deciding to step back when you need to in order to gain more clarity or balance. Ultimately, Leos, you're reclaiming your power, whatever power that is. You are stepping into some sort of healing or personal growth that is elevating you at this time. Okay. All right, Leos. The key dates that you may need to look out for in the month of April. You got April 1st, where Mars enters your 10th house. Your career energizes your ambitious and public life. Wait a minute, what is that? That's not for you. Is it? No. Mars is entering your ninth house, and it's motivating you to take action towards your personal growth and professional expansion. April 14th, when full moon is in Libra, you're focusing on love, creativity, and emotional expressions. April 22nd, Mercury's entering Taurus, helping you get clear on financial matters and stabilizing your home and your career life. And April 25th, when new moon is in Taurus, you're signaling new beginnings in work and daily routines, as well as potential growth in your professional life. So basically, you're getting on some sort of routine or structure that you're getting more comfortable with daily, more and more into the month of April. You're finding a reason for this to be necessary. It works more in your favor. You feel happier and more lighter at heart, even though I feel like you had to break someone else's heart to do this, or something like that painful had to happen to get here. But I see things going in your favor. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius now. Shit. I do not know if I'm gonna feel comfortable doing. I should have Jesus. I should have did all this earlier. It's okay though. Alright, Sagittarius 3626. Damn, these are so long. Okay. Sagittarius. Um in April this month is going to be filled with transformations of energy that's going to call for you to balance your inner drive with practical steps towards your goals. There's a strong focus on career, relationships, and personal growth. I want to look at your relationships first for the month of April. All right, I do see that when it comes to certain relationships, someone in your energy, their behavior is immature and reckless. They're inconsiderate. This person, likely a romantic interest or someone close to you, closely living around you. All right. This person is displaying energy of frustration, making them look like a jackass. I do feel like you're not even interested in this person. They're challenging your patience, and you could be feeling disrespected by this person. Now, there's a large amount of confusion or lack of clarity in communication where you feel probably did you say something wrong or did you look at this person the wrong way? Basically, uncertainty, wishy washy behavior from this person. There's a reconciliation here where there's possible healing, where you could be coming back together with someone from your past, whether it's an ex, a close friend, or a distant family member. The distance is breaking. With the mirroring energy here, it reveals that you may be coming across someone who reflects your own behavior, traits, or issues. Okay, you could feel like this person is only trying to get close to you to basically be like you. And I see getting tarot readings here, which suggest Sagittarius, you may be seeking clarity or insight into your love life and relationships. You could be getting tarot readings or you could be doing them for yourself. This is just an indication for your desire for guidance and confirmation on current relationships and matters. possibly to help make important decisions or to better understand the dynamics at play. Now, you are turning your back. So you're withdrawing from a decision, or you're distancing yourself from a situation or a particular individual in the month of April. I feel like you feel the need to step away from a toxic, unfulfilling relationship or situationship. Um, Somebody wants you to be their new boo, and you're not. I don't feel like you're looking for love, okay? Or you feel like you're coming across love in all the wrong places. Your partner's not ready to face deep emotions. You could be praying for someone that, you know, that is actually what you're seeking, okay? Or someone who respects your spiritual guidance. You're desiring peace right now, and you could be using certain coping skills that maybe when you're going through emotional periods or where you're simply trying to manage your own feelings. This is how you stabilize yourself when you're dealing with complex situations or relationships, whether platonic, romantic, or family related, or even professional. Now, for some of you, you might be experiencing new romantic energy in your life. This is something you're choosing, though, for those of you that are actively seeking new love. There's a freshness here. It's a casual flirtation or something more serious, but this is new, okay? You have a very empowering confidence, and people may see you as a leader. Your role in your personal life is showing up as you taking charge of your own destiny and refusing to settle for less. You could be okay with living in the moment or not overthinking unrealistic situations or topics that don't serve you or that's not of your best interest. Okay. Overall, Sagittarius. Okay. We're gonna move on to your career and finances. I had to take a break, but overall, I do see a sense of momentum for you, particularly with the sun activating your sixth house of work and daily routines. You'll be energized and motivated to take care of your health and responsibilities in any task you've been putting off. The key theme for you, Sagittarius, this month is finding balance between action and patience. While you have the drive to take on many things, you'll need to be careful not to rush into anything or become overly impatient with progress. All right, let's go on to your career and finances. Okay, so you guys could be going through some sort of potential struggles or challenges in your finances if you're not careful. You may feel a lack of resources or experiences experience with some sort of financial difficulties here. On the positive side, despite your current struggles or uncertainties, financial success is in your future. Now, you could have been sabotaging. You have tendencies to undermine your own financial stability. I do see you do have situations where you're getting rich or you're coming up financially. You're coming up with money quick, okay? There's a reminder for you to save or put more effort into saving money. You're not used to hard work or discipline, but I see that you're thinking big and believing that wealth is achievable. So I do see that for some of you, you could be, mm, somebody in your energy could be dishonest about money or taking advantage of you financially. Huh. This could cause negative imbalances or cause some sort of debt, or you could be falling behind payments at this in the month of April. So wherever you were starting off really good, it seems like in the middle of the month you're kind of struggling a little bit, or at like the second week of April. So you could be seeking someone to help you out financially for, I don't know, a cable bill or something like that. Somebody may bring up the idea that they could have sworn you had money put away, but this could be forgotten assets or hidden investments as well. There's an idea of giving back and using wealth for greater good. So, Sagittarius, you could be feeling a desire to help others, and you better be careful with over helping because this could hinder you in some way or wanting to overspend. You could be expecting someone to give you some sort of money back that they owe you as well. Let's look at your personal growth. All right. For the month of April, your personal growth and overall thoughts. 8 of Cups, the Devil reversed, the Death card, the Magician, 6 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Cups reversed, 4 of Pentacles, the Moon, 10 of Wands reversed, 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles reversed, and the 6 of Cups reversed. So you're definitely leaving something behind emotionally or something that's unfulfilling or no longer serving your growth, whatever area, hold on, whatever area you're growing in or that you feel like um, you were growing in, it's not serving you. Okay. This could be a personal belief, something that drained you. I see that you're releasing toxic patterns or unhealthy attachments or addictions and moving to a more positive shift. This death card is definitely representing endings or a rebirth here, where this could relate shedding old versions of yourself or habits. You could be thinking a lot about something you said or didn't say to someone or something like that. It's letting go. You're letting go of something that's necessary for your personal growth to move forward. Now, your ability to manifest and create your desired reality, um, there's a strong call for you to take action and use your skills and talents for something specific in the month of April. I do feel like there's an imbalance with giving and receiving here. Now, you could be feeling overextended or like you've been giving too much without receiving the same in return. And that's what we just saw. This could be something to do with your money because I see a couple of pentacles here. Okay. And it has a lot to do with reassessing your boundaries. You could be over giving or overspending in some area as well. I do see there's an emotional blockage here when it comes to being able to express your feelings. It's like you're having a hard time connecting with your own emotions at this time. You might find it hard to trust your intuition, or you could be feeling emotionally stagnant, like you're looking for something to secure you or to bring more stability. So you're having a fear of having to let something or someone go. This is an illusion, okay? It's just you doubting yourself, and you could be facing this fear that you were previously hiding so that you can uncover some sort of truth that's going to lead you to some sort of growth. I do see you finding yourself standing at a crossroad, contemplating what new direction to go in. This could have to do with your education as well for some of you that's in school, I'm seeing, or about your goals that you've been envisioning. Now, the only thing that I see that's burdening you is certain responsibilities that's weighing you down. Mm. You could feel trapped or restricted, often due to some sort of limitation where you feel like you can't do much about your situation or you can't do much for yourself. It's like you need a break, okay? Like you're needing to recover from something, some sort of hardship or financial struggle. I do see that things are going to be starting to improve for you, where um, there's going to be some sort of recognition here, some sort of victory. Okay. I do see you letting go of anything from the past or anyone from the past um, that kept you in illusion. Okay. You're definitely praying for some sort of healing, but remember, you can't overindulge in something or keep wanting to go to a specific source, person, or whoever to constantly heal your energy. Because when you feel like you're releasing or you assume that you're able to release um, from whatever that is, you're draining or you could be draining to someone else. That's just a warning, okay? Those are the final thoughts and messages for your growth. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching. Until next time.